All right, part three of this exercise 9, making the model. So here's our paper, right? And you can see the cardboard underneath 6 by 6. So I have to transfer my design, my complex design, right? Whichever design you're going to use, you have to transfer the ordering system and the actual figures that you created, their composition. So here it is underneath. So now I can erase the pencil lines that are the ordering systems. So that's what I'm going to do now. I got for this one, I did the 6 nodes. So in all my ordering system lines, now I can erase. Let me do that right quick. And then you could see sort of I want to erase the ordering line system that's underneath, right? I purposely went over the shapes with a light ink pen, real light. You're going to see what comes to light here is the actual design. I'm taking away the ordering system because this is sort of like the base, or this is the base for our model, for our 4 layers that are going up above. And you're going to see this is going to work out kind of nice. The ink stain, of course, right? So now you can see the actual pattern that mimics that one, right? So, and I can even put numbers on here, right? Because I know I'm going to have to cut each of these. I think there's 13 of them, right? Now, if you're doing this one, right, you're going to make some cuts, right? You still have to transfer that onto this board, but you'll make a lot of cuts, but it'll be like one continuous piece, and you're going to glue the 4 pieces on top of each other. The one I chose is a little bit complex, right? I got to cut these, I think individually, these 13 pieces out, and then put them on top of each other. So what I can do now is I can number these. Let me just number these 1. Come down here so you can see this sort of 1. I'll just go 2. So I know which pieces to cut. 3, 4, 5. This is a piece with like this little pointy nose. 6, 7. Let's go up here. 8, 9. Double check. 9, yeah. Let's go here. 10, 11, 12. Yep, 13. Unlucky 13. So I numbered all the pieces I have to cut now. This is the base, right? So the first layer, second layer, third layer, and fourth layer, and this will rise. Just an extrusion of all these little figures. It'll be kind of neat. And then we're going to place our pavilion in the open space. You just have to make sure you have some open space. So as you can see here, we developed this sort of pattern, right, from our first design, our ordering system, and then we chose one. I chose this one, right? Then I had to enlarge that to a 6 by 6 inch square, transferring that pattern to the paper, cutting our 6 by 6 squares, the first one being flat. You have to transfer that pattern onto the first one. Now it's a matter of getting all 4 of these, right? Now I have to transfer these patterns, or however you want to do that. For me, if I'm cutting these individually, maybe I'm going to measure, each side of this triangle, and then cut it out 4 times out of this. Or I can repeat that pattern on here 4 times, I could do that. However, which way you want to do that to create this extrusion of all these pieces, 4 layers high. All right. I have 13 pieces on this one. This one's, I made it complex. I wanted to make it complex. I wanted to show you the this design. Again, of course, if you're doing these other designs, you know, it won't be as complex, but, you know, I want you to push yourself. And it is about, you know, creating a model or making a model with accuracy, as accurate as you can, but also bringing an interesting design into this problem. So, and of course, I think you're going to know that each of these are going to be individual, stacked up on top of each other. You're going to use that tacky glue, and just make sure craftsmanship and neatness counts as well. All right.